Dearest heart, you may find it to seem like you are taking two steps forward, then one step back, or that you can't get to where you want to be in the time you were aiming for. Or maybe there seems to be some form of block that is restricting your movement forward. Whichever it is, be patient, and as things are opening up, maybe not in the timing you want or the way you want, but there is always a reason for this. And the universe has got you on this and is making sure everything happens for you and for your highest good. So be patient and listen to the guidance you receive. So you may just get a sign to wait, or you may get a sign indicating a little side path you were missing that would be better. So stop, listen, take note of the surroundings, and take everything in. Most of all, have patience in your journey as progress is being made even in those times where you are feeling restricted. Relax any pressure regarding the situation, and as this will help you and hear the universe guidance to you clearly. So, dear souls, know that what would give you most joy right now in life, and what do you see yourself doing with your life? You are needing to follow those dreams and let joy lead the way. This week there is an energy of letting what is in your heart come out into the world, to let things flow, to let things happen for you. And it is time to dance with your dreams and see where they take you now. So follow your joy and watch your life transform even further for the better. For some of you who are having trouble with lifting your energy, make sure you spend some time dancing, whether this is by having a night dancing with friends and loved ones, or a dance to your favorite tunes around the house. And dancing will get any stagnant energy released and get things flowing for you, so that you feel more energized and ready for creating all you dream to create. So, dear souls, know that today is an encouraging message about listening to your higher self and following through with your ideas. Judgment offers a wake up call. You, someone connected to you, is feeling inspired to do something, to move, and to create. Whoever this reading is directed at is clearly listening to the message and will be moving forward very soon. Rebirth is taking place because this person is finally listening to their soul's guidance and acting on it rather than ignoring the pull they feel. They are being spontaneous and are charged up with energy and passion. Expect something bold coming towards you, or you feeling bold and courageous. There is a crossroads here, but this person is not waiting for any more information, and they know what they want to do, and they are going to do it. A stagnation is ending, and it looks like Mercury retrograde could be full of action for many. So, dear souls, know that your person think very lovingly about you, and this person has felt their life empty without you. They are wanting to talk to you or have a more open conversation to you regarding how they feel about you. And you bring peace to this person's heart, and they think you are perfect match for them and the one for them. And this person is wanting to create an abundant life with you, and this person is wanting to manifest a new happy life with you. For some, this could be an older person who is this much loving forwards you, or could be someone new who will feel deep love and attraction towards you. So you will have potential of a good partnership with this person. So dear souls, know that someone has realized what true feeling and true emotions are, and this realization is also not coming easy. So this person could have been in communication due because this was an extremely tumultuous period for them. And I don't know why is this such a tower moment for this individual, and they have just understood their feelings and emotional side to their personality, and there could have been some kind of an argument between you and this person, and the words that you have used or something that you said has put this person on a journey. You don't say anything wrong, and what I pick here is that you don't say anything new or uncommon as per you, but for this person, no one has said and ever spoken to them about these things. So it is a lot that this person has been carrying inside them, because of which they would not talk. And it is a moment and feels quite difficult to carry on like this, and you and your energy on the other hand, I see act as a calm. So this person feels emotionally nagged in front of you, and which is why they could feel very vulnerable. Keep your calm, since you are the only person who can make them calm. And for you, you could feel amazed because this person will have a tendency to run away the moment, and it is about emotions and feelings. Dear souls, know that you may have been feeling tired, swollen body, stomach issues, and headaches, and when you wake up, once you get up and start moving, you may have noticed this discomforts despite, and you are starting to see now how important it is to move your body for your mental and physical well-being. So it helps keeps you in more of a positive mindset, and you may feel a shift now and start to feel optimism and excitement around health and wanting to focus more on this area of your life. So you may be reflecting on just how much of a dark place you were before, and as you remember, you may see how far you have come into trusting your divine masculine. So no longer are you bombarded with thoughts and about cheating of fear of being left. So, divine masculine, you may be feeling more ready than ever to commit and there is a knowing within, and you are ready to accept love into your life and willing to put in the effort required. So, you have spent the last year traveling, working, and exploring different cultures and countries. And you now see what is important and that you want your divine feminine in your life. Trust you are being guided now, divine masculine feeling into the direction. Dear souls know that they have been thinking about you and this love for a while, but are too scared to make a move as they have commitment issue. But this same person is also willing to put in effort and be persistent in their ways. So they do have romantic feelings towards you, but they might not be as financially stable and as you are. So they also want to secure themselves in their career. They see you as someone who brings value to their life, so they know you deserve a commitment. So they see a family with you in the long term, but they realize it is not easy for them, and as they have to step up to provide for you emotionally, materially, and physically. They are also guilty of their past behavior or how they just wanted to have physical intimacy without offering you their commitment, and texting from there and might take some time, but they are making an effort to build a future with you. Dear souls know that it is true impossible to separate from your twin flame, and when twin flame meet each other, they experience the most profound love they have ever experienced. So this feels like a feeling of bliss like no other, and initially both partners experience a feeling of comfort and what feels like home. They both know this person is significant and their lives will be forever changed from this meeting. And this is a true heaven on earth with the person, and it is the best feeling in the world, and it feels like a dream to both. This start as a honeymoon stage where both are just overcome with love, and however with intense love comes intense fears. The asleep twin has spent a lifetime hiding from any sort of feeling. Now they begin to feel for the first time without having the tools to copy with what is rising to the surface. And they begin to question whether they are good enough for something so good, wondering how someone so perfect can love them and this much when they don't see themselves as deserving of love. And many have experienced trauma and have a deep insecurities and issue with abandonment and loss. Their internal schemes tell them that they will lose you once you really see who they are, and their whole life will fall apart, and they will be unable to copy with losing you. And they mask these feelings with detachment, and they act like the connection is nothing and that you are not existent. and they truly feel everything you feel, but they cannot copy with this, so they hide. They are hiding from you, which means really hiding from themselves, and they run as fast as possible to all distraction they can, such as work, relationships, substances, etc. And however, these distractions that once keep them from feeling any uncomfortable feelings eventually do not work, and the feelings rise to the surface, and they know they can never get you out of their mind no matter what they do, and they begin to face this connection, which means facing themselves. This is when they begin to see all roads leads to you, and as they know they cannot truly be apart from you, and as you are one, this love will never fade. So dear souls, know that continue setting boundaries with external interference, energies, and people, and that were draining from you creative life force energy. And this feminine power is still recovering and being harnessed back into your DNA. Once complete ascension into the rainbow body will expand into more light, and this higher is a match to loyal, faithful, loving people, family, and your kingdom, spouse, and any part of you that does not feel worthy to have this is healing, so you can continue through this metamorphosis with the eclipse energies. So let go and receive the destined planetary help that is raising you up, and Taurus season is helping you and get this foundation complete, so you can give and receive love unconditionally with no limitation. As we begin this weekend, rest and self-care will be a great start. Go within and find the connection of mind heart balance to begin creating your new life from. So dear souls, know that your path is show every step of the way. Things evolve, and as if refining your thinking, your energy, and yourself. Lifetime experiences continue and will forever mold you. A beautiful rebirth is on approach, not intense, crazy, or destroying as sometimes, softer as if many pieces of yourself were merging. A rebirth as the harvest, the rewards of all the steps, the joys, and the lights, and the tunnels of before, and rebirth as the blossoming of a deeper, somehow more refined or mature version of you, and you are all the pieces, and you are this unique blend of all these layers and your moments. So you are this unique puzzle that been the making of you. Dear souls, know that a season of healing and resurrection has begun. Energy, happiness, and upgrades into the five body are expanding daily. Implementing new routines that supports you physically, emotionally, and spiritually will help to stay positive as you continue down the path home. Themes since 2008 are coming to a closer with final lessons learned and karmic ties released. And it is important to override any chaos the ego mind wants to continue perpetuating from the past 15 years. You are receiving everything you need to move on without resistance and remain open and faithful that miracles are occurring. And banish any doubt, support this through meditation, letting go, getting grounded, and replenishing. Dear souls, know that there is strong relationship connection between you and someone in this lifetime. You have met this person, some of you are might even confused. How and why are you feeling the strong magnet of love, passion, chemistry, attachment, attraction towards each other regardless or despite what happened in the past or no contact? The answer is this is faith, and this is not something you can push away or run to another side. And you can try as hard as you can, but your heart will lead back, and you know it. The one masculine tend to focus on their career, money, to have financial freedom because he would love to be able to provide his divine feminine, and the emotions is always running high and intense because of the unconditional love. You always understand each other in such deep level like no one else. With that being said, and this both message today is speaking about both of you have learned so much through isolation phase. You and your person perhaps starting to realizing the value of this relationship as well as each other. However, the universe is really asking you to go dive depth in your emotions, stop using your head, but get in touch with your heart when it comes to love. Put aside the ego, insecurity, fears, etc., because you can be completely open and honest to each other. You may not manipulate or sabotage others, but you manipulate and sabotage your own self. Dear souls, know that. I know that your heart has been shattered into a million little pieces and at the end of others, and how afraid that makes you feel to fall deeply for someone again. I know how vulnerable that makes your heart feel and the anxiety that comes along with that. And I know what it is easier to put your walls back up and block love out because it is the most reliable way to ensure you are hurt. I know that is the easiest way because I have been there too. But I promise you this one thing, nothing grows in that slate. Nothing grows when you close yourself off to the opportunity of loving again. And this is because when you close your heart, you are also closing down on yourself. You are closing down on who you really are. You are letting yourself slip further and further away from your true self and what makes you feel like you. And I know your love to love, so why are you taking that away from yourself? I promise you that not everybody you encounter is going to grab your heart or disrespectfully. I promise you that there are people out there who will take your heart so lovingly and count their blessings each day that they have the chance to hold it. I wish you could see just how worthy you are of good things, of genuine love, of deep connections, of happiness. I wish you could escape your mind for just one moment and see everything you deserve, because once you see it, once you feel it, you can't deny that it is real. You are worth so much more than the way you have been made to feel in the past, and your past experiences do not define your future or your ability to be loved the right way, to be loved at all. I hope you find it in yourself to open up your heart again just a little more each day and let a little bit of love back in. I hope that in doing so, you begin to see all the things that are meant for you finding their way to you. And I hope you acknowledge that you are worthy of it all. Dear souls, know that I turned into a wall. I thought nothing would cause me to fall, but then I fell. You found out the trick. You collapsed a wall as if you were practicing the play for days. I had power, yet I became weak when I fell. My pieces were fairly metals. I might be a wall, but you show me that the core of is softness. I saw a wall collapsing and shattering into pretty petals. But that is the beauty of me, strength and softness. You reminded me of many delicacy, my ability to scatter like petals and hold strength like a wall. You reminded me that my hands are strong to hold and soft enough to let go. Dear souls, know that when it comes to life, you are tend to want everything instant and perhaps want to achieve everything in your own timeline. You don't like things on delay because it can annoy it. Paced you of a bit. Lot of patience has been tasted since a month ago. There are a lot of headspace such as ego, pride, insecurity, material goals that causing the massive blockage in your successful, and there is no doubt you will achieve everything you wish for, but it is very important for some of you to tune into your inner self as well as your own emotions here. There, some of you are very much focused on finance, career. You thought it is good for the future, but little do you know you are neglecting yourself, and you know it by your heart and intuition. A lot of you have been dreaming to have long-term relationship, committed relationship, which desperate is giving you hand to hand for this. And however, I see some of divine masculine is running or in denial due to need space or I need to focus on my financial so I can provide you and give what you deserve. DM your feminine is loving you for who are you, not your money. So it's time for you to shift your mindset, because you know your cups are full when you are with her, and this is happily ever after. Dear souls, know that little did you know that while you are striving hard to survive and is making countless individuals to pass through this night, and you are actually weaving a series of stories. Stories of bravery, stories of willingness, experts of battles that you fought at first with folded hands, later with violent ones, and you are creating magic in disguise. A hope for someone else to fight back, to come out of cocoons and slay like anything. Bear this in your mind that the relentless steps you put into this nights culminates into the brighter dates awaiting you, a vivid persona of you. Choosing to be there instead of destroying the waves would not be easy. For nothing good has been even easier. Perhaps the best event ever in a mortal life can be discovering its own, and to finally get to touch the vibrant rays of its courage, getting to meet the most precious feature of its soul, which has long remained wild procedures. These scars on your whole soul unveils how brave you have been this long, and that you no more cling to your vulnerabilities. Parts of you will move people out of their long held darkness. When someday you would narrate these brilliance to them, they would look at you full looks just like you did years back, thinking how you did it. That is just the way life conspires to turn one stage of victory. And perhaps, like vulnerability, turns your stories into pieces of inspirations to use them as antidotes for those who are almost at the brim of giving up. So remember, while you are making up your own ways to contentment, you are also on the way of creating path for others too. And I hope you know by now, and that is why it's always important to keep going. Type yes if you have faith and trust in universe, and if you want your all wishes come true, type amen.